Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today is just going to be a fun one with me and Drewski, and we are just grinding some silver with the World of Tanks anniversary or Wargaming anniversary. Tier 8 is where we started, and I think we had one big dog match out of like 10 games or something like that. So we decided to break away from that, get in our 10s, and grind silver like the rest of the population is doing. We're on highway, we're in the north, and generally I like to go across the field, more towards the bridge, but I'm in a heavy tank, so I gotta go city. And honestly, the way this is mapped out now, so the west spawn is actually starting in like F1, so they have an advantage to get in and across that field. So really, and you can see how many tanks are spotted by our scout. So really, if you come down here, win the city, you have a safe route back to your cap, and then you can defend your base from the bridge, generally. Now, it doesn't always turn out like that, but if you win the north field from the east spawn, you have a huge advantage, because then all you gotta do is clean up the city, and it's game over. And generally, the west spawn doesn't even send that much to the city anymore, so it kind of makes the city irrelevant. There are some matches where there's a nice battle here still, but it's few and far between. They change the spawns, and now the match is generally just pushed out into the city. So C5 is trying to use the train as cover, so I just decided to use it as well for cover, and I've gotten 2 shots into him. He damaged my gun. I don't know if I want to repair it yet. This gun's actually pretty accurate, so I don't feel like I really need to have a repaired gun. And I use 105 octane just to speed this thing up, make it feel more like a heavium. However, when you lose a crew member, then it hurts a little bit. So I lost my driver, so it's not going to turn as well. But also the 105 octane makes up for that a little bit. Alright, so we won city already. And I tell Drewski, you know what, I'm going to head back north. I imagine usually once the city is won or lost, the other team tries to counter with a big push in the north. So I figure their team is probably going to be coming across the field, and I definitely could pay for this because sometimes I'm wrong and I go up here and then there's nothing to do but really drive out and do a field where a bunch of tanks are sniping. Drewski lets me know that, hey, I got 6 guys down here, I'm just going to push them out, I don't want them to get farmed. So he just barrels down that hill. And as long as you can get down into like K5, you're pretty solid, because there's a little undulation going up K4. You can use that to work your way up the hill. The hardest part is getting down into the riverbed, but once you're down there, you're below their gun line generally, so you can pretty much work their base pretty efficiently. T49 looking at my friend, track him there, get no assist. And you can see, okay, so it's not too bad. They definitely made some sort of a push here across the field, but they're indecisive on what they want to do. So I got a Rue driving out in front of me. He is just gung-ho for my 13 AMX. And he breaks his track on the AMX, so I'm able to shut him down. It was a close game, but I feel like we have this well in hand because A, we are all over their base. B, this is a very defensible location. If you're coming from the other side, I don't feel like you can sit on this top ridge by the base. Really what you should do is either A, get on the 0 line, or B, push up into the bridge hill area, like D7, D8, and really work that. If you just sit on the A line in the wide open space behind the buildings, it's just going to be a matter of time before you get chewed up. So I got a couple TDs with me. Figure we mow this barn down and then this guy will be dead. And I just really wanted to get back in my AMX. I run 105 octane in it as well as food, so I generally don't make a lot of silver in this thing. So it's really nice to have the anniversary op making silver. 430U wants to go get my scout, so I track him there, and the shit barn shuts him down. Now, I really don't know how well Drewski's doing over there, because it seems like most of their tanks pushed over here. And we didn't really communicate too much. I mean, we were both having fun. This was a good day. We were having lots of fun today. There were some teams that were pretty frustrating, but that's gonna happen. Just trying to keep your cool. Alright, so don't mind this next shot. I'm gonna go for a tracking shot. Looks like he's gonna spin, and what was that? I don't really know what that was. So I'm gonna hold him out for Drewski. Drewski's gonna shut him down. I lie, that's not Drewski. But Drewski hit him right before he got shut down. So let's get to endgame stats. Drewski throws down 3681 for damage and gets 4 kills, and then I got 4480 with 2 kills. One away from Brothers in Arms. Could have done a little bit better to pick that up. But yeah, just overall fun game. And honestly, when you're platooning, there's some games where you want to split up and like help the rest of your team push forward and the other person go defend. And there's other times where you just got to work together, because if you split up, then you get taken apart because you have no support. It's hard. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.